Getting sober is not easy. I understand that. I'm speaking from experience. You got to do it alone, or you might have those people, those supportive people or a friend group with you. Whichever, you got to get it done. What I will say, it's a little bit more rough doing it by yourself, especially when you're just the only person doing it, but you're around it still. That's gonna really test you. So if that happens to be you, stay strong and hang in there. You got this. If you know me, I like to get straight to the point. To really get sober, you really gotta build that system. You gotta create a system. What's that system? That system I'm talking about, it's for yourself. You need to develop good habits. So all those negative things you're doing, like you're smoking, you're drinking, instead of smoking and drinking, go do some good things, like some good habits. Go to the gym, make a schedule for going to the gym. Do that, start eating clean, and really just dial in with yourself. Cut all the distractions out and just focus on yourself. Put yourself first, and it's okay to do that because it's not selfish. So when you're building this system, it's basically like a routine. And then if you're waking up and you're struggling to do it, you got to remind yourself why you're doing this in the first place, why you're getting clean, why you're waking up to the gym to go to the gym. You know what I'm saying? Like, why am I waking up? I'm so tired. What's your purpose? Make sure you're using your purpose to fuel you up. As you're going through this process of sobering up, getting sober, you're gonna start questioning yourself sometimes. Like, man, this is really kicking my butt right now. Like, so what you gotta do is really just remind yourself, okay, this is the reason why I'm doing it. You might come from a messed up home, like a messed up background. Use your why. It's not gonna be easy, but it doesn't have to be hard. That's why I'm here to help you out. So that way, because I had to do it by myself. And I don't want you to do it by yourself. So if you're seeing this video, know I'm with you and we're locked in. And at some point, you're going to lose a lot of friends. You're gonna lose a lot of family. You're gonna really just wake up. As you get sober, you're gonna really wake up. You're gonna see who's really here in the real world for you. Because when you're smoking and drinking, you're living in like a false reality, like with some fake people around you. Just going day and day and day, smoking and drinking, living the same life with the same people. Once you sober up, you start tapping in with yourself, you start looking, you're realizing you're seeing all these people you're hanging out with ain't your brothers, ain't your homies, even your family. Bro, like, you're gonna notice like a lot of your family ain't your family. You'll see some stuff, man, and it's the truth too. Also, when you get sober, another thing is your perspective of the whole world is gonna change. You start handling things different. You start just really just dialing in. That was just some extra side things I wanted to add in there, but let's get back to like how to actually get sober. So when you're in that system, set a time to wake up and set a time to be at the gym. Set these times and make a schedule for yourself. Follow that schedule as you like go on with your days. Your schedule is not always going to be the same. It ain't always going to be perfect. It's going to change. So make sure you're used to that uncomfortable, that change. You feel me? Also, the thing is, while you're pushing, out here grinding, you're fighting it, you know what I'm saying? Just make sure when you're uncomfortable, just know you're growing. Okay? Don't put yourself in like uncomfortable like situations where you're going to get hurt, but put yourself in uncomfortable situations to where you can grow and learn from. And then also, like when it's on your mind and you're craving it, you know what I'm saying? You got to fight that. You're going to fight it off for so long, it's just going to go away. You're not going to even trip about it anymore. Really keep your mind occupied. Do good, like do positive things. Go to the sauna, sweat it out. Like, we're basically, you getting sober, you're reprogramming yourself because you're smoking, you're drinking, you're like, oh yeah. Like, you think it's life. You're so used to smoking and drinking, you think that's just your life. It's not. You think it's you. Like, you don't even know yourself. You're just smoking and drinking to like ease off the edge, or you're tired, or like it doesn't make sense. Like, you're getting out of the real world to go to a different world because you don't like what's going on in this world. None of that makes sense. You got to learn how to deal with this in the real world. So get sober and get clean ASAP. And don't be wasting time. Don't be saying, oh yeah, me and my homies are gonna get you close. No, you're not, bro. No, you're not. You're not going to get sober and clean with your homeboys and stuff like that. If you do, that's like rare. That's 1% rare type deal. You feel me? But if you gotta do it by yourself, just do it. The sooner you sober up, the sooner you get to tap into the real world again and actually just get to know yourself more. It's gonna be really emotional sometimes. Like, dude, mentally, man, it's like a lot of people don't understand, like, the mental you have to have, like the type of mindset you have to have doing these things, especially like I said earlier, when you're around that negative stuff and you're the only person getting sober and you're still around it, you know what I'm saying? And it's just negative and toxic environment. Like, bro, it's okay. Just grind it out. Your whole life will change if you get sober in many ways. Let's go over what I talked about a little bit ago. You need to develop that system. Here's you, here's your system, right? Okay, you need to hit the gym, you need to eat good food. You know what I'm saying? You need to track, you need to get into a good physique. You know what I'm saying? That's all. You got to tap in inside of you. That's just why it's important to get sober, because you got to tap in inside of you before you can tap in on the outside. I like to be straight up. I like the real thing. Like, I want somebody to tell me how it is. I like real. And when you're smoking and drinking, you're not living in the real. And actually, after being sober for a while, you see these people and they're just like doing their thing or whatever, that's cool. But you're just like, bro, like, heck nah, bro. Like, they be like in a whole different world. Make that system, go to that gym, you know, learn some new skills. Always be training your mind. Like, so when you're out there and you're getting sober and you got to preoccupy your mind, look up on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Watch some things, elevate, learn, buy a new book, an audio book, or whatever the case is. Buy or do something that's going to level you up. Make sure you're advancing in somewhere. Like, okay, I can go to the gym right now, get that off my mind. I'll go to the gym again. I can do it twice, 3 times, whatever, it don't matter, but just do something to keep your mind preoccupied. If you have any questions or need any help, comment down below, or to reach out to my social medias. They should be in my description in this video. I hope you guys have a nice day. Peace.